Haruki Murakami, novelist. It's just right not to be an honor student. On the 1st of April 2021, the writer Haruki Murakami, age 72, made a surprise appearance at the entrance ceremony of the School of Letters, Arts and Sciences and the School of Cultural and Creative Studies at Waseda University, his alma mater. Using his unique phrases and metaphors, he gave a speech of encouragement to about 1,400 new students. The main contents of his speech. Most novels written in your head are not interesting. Hello, congratulations on your enrollment. The world is still a bit unsettled, but I think it's wonderful that we can all gather here this year and celebrate our new beginnings together. I entered the literature department of this university more than 50 years ago, in 1968, and at that time I didn't have any particular desire to become a novelist. But after I got married, graduated from university, and was busy with my work, I suddenly felt that I wanted to write novels, and I suddenly realized that I'd become a novelist. I don't know if it was just a matter of chance, or if I was guided by something. I don't really know what it was. By the way, I got married while I was still in school, so I got married first, then started working, and finally graduated. I got married while I was still in school, and I don't really recommend such a way of life, but you can get by. In my opinion, you can't become a novelist if you are too smart. The reason is that smart people think with their brains immediately. Novels written by people who think with their heads are usually not very interesting. You have to think with your heart, not your head, to write a good novel. However, writing for others to read takes a lot of brain power, so I use my brain to a certain extent when necessary. But it's a good time to not be a genius or an honor student. It's difficult to find the right time. Some of you may want to become a novelist since you are students of the Faculty of Letters. But please find the right balance. I think that Waseda University is a very suitable environment for such work. The profession of a novelist is a torch. This fall, the International Literature Center will open on the Waseda campus. This is a space with books, materials, and a music collection for students to use freely. The library's motto, or rather the words posted at the entrance, are, "Let's open up the story, let's talk about the heart." This may require some explanation. First of all, it may seem simple to say, "Let's speak our minds," but it is quite difficult. The reason is that what we usually think of as our mind is only a small part of our whole mind. In other words, our consciousness is like a bucket of water drawn up from the pond, called the mind. The rest of the world remains untouched and unknown. But what really drives us is that remaining mind. It's not consciousness or logic, but the broader, larger mind. So how can we explore the unknown realm of the mind? How do we find the source of the power that really drives us? One of the things that can play a role is stories. Stories shed light on the areas of the mind that our consciousness cannot read properly. They take our unspoken minds and turn them into fiction, bringing them to life metaphorically. That is what we novelists are trying to do. The basic function of a novel is to say, for example, this is what it means. There are some things that can only be expressed in the form of "for example," which is one-step replacement. It's a roundabout way of expressing things. Right? This is why novels are rarely directly useful to society. Even if something happens, it is not a quick cure or a vaccine. However, without the function of novels, society would not be able to move forward in a healthy way. This is because society, too, has a mind. There are things that cannot be scooped up by consciousness and logic alone, things that are left behind. It is the role of novels and literature to slowly and firmly scoop out such things. The novel fills in the gaps between the mind and consciousness. Therefore, Novels have been in the hands of people in various forms and in various places for more than 1,000 years. The profession of novelist has been handed down like a torch. I would be very happy if there's someone among you who will carry on the torch, or warmly and carefully support it. Once again, congratulations on your involvement. I hope you will have a wonderful and fulfilling few years on this campus.